Raymond was a little guy, a 40-year-old who still lived with his parents in Philadelphia.
You take this thing, which you get from me. You don't show it to anybody. You don't examine it. You just take it to New York.
What he took was the world's biggest secret.
We're planning a test mid-July. Place called Alamogordo.
I don't want to do it.
Spencer, all you have to...
I'm getting married.
Again?
Are you telling me that a man of the guile, the cunning of Joseph Stalin chose you to steal the atom bomb?
The Fallout Guy, from an award-winning script by John Random. Screenplay, Wednesday at 9 on BBC Two.
This evening in a disused building close to some offices on Manor Row. Nearby Cheapside was blocked while several teams of fire officers brought the flames under control. Around 20 people were evacuated from the area. Yorkshire's 3 historic regiments are celebrating a reprieve under the government's reorganisation of the armed forces. It had been feared that the cutbacks planned by the Defence Secretary Tom King would spell the end for a number of the region's regiments. The Green Howards, based at Catterick Garrison in North Yorkshire, together with the Prince of Wales' own regiment and the Duke of Wellington's regiment, will remain unchanged. The Green Howards is one of the Army's smallest battalions. West Yorkshire Police are investigating why 3 people who died in a road crash were all travelling illegally on the same motorbike. The accident happened last night at Hebden Bridge near Halifax when the bike collided head-on with a van. The van driver was also killed. Ascombe Grange Women's Prison near York may face closure in a government review to be published this week. Officers at the prison in Ascombe Richard had hoped that a scheme to expand the mother and baby unit would guarantee its future. The Ramblers Association held a group trespass on a moor in South Yorkshire, which is owned by Yorkshire Water. They're campaigning for public access to privately owned countryside. Finally, Leeds United have clinched a multi-million-pound sponsorship deal with the international sportswear company Admiral. Leeds are guaranteed £7 million over 5 years. And that's it from me this evening. Just the usual reminder that your BBC local radio station is on the air now, and they have a regional bulletin at 10 o'clock.
Hello, today's temperatures of 29, 84 degrees Fahrenheit won't be seen for some days, as much fresher, breezier conditions are now spreading in from the west. In the east tomorrow, temperatures of 20 or 21 more likely. In the windier western coasts, only around 15. Well, we've seen a fair number of thunderstorms around today. They started off down in the southwest, worked their way across much of England during the afternoon and evening, and even 1 or 2 popping up in Northern Ireland. Looking on the rainfall radar, we can see that still some showers and thunderstorms to be got rid of. Then there's a drier slot before we hit the showers over Ireland. A closer look at the showers through East Anglia in the southeast still picks out some brighter echoes. That's some thunderstorms pushing away. And then when we look on the satellite picture, we come into this clear slot before we're back into the cloud and the showers over Ireland. And it's these showers over Ireland that I think will be the main feature of tomorrow's story as those showers begin to swing across England and Wales. All around this area of low pressure that'll hold on for a few days, only moving gradually away eastwards, and then on Thursday a weak ridge of high pressure coming into the west. So tonight many central and eastern areas becoming dry as those showers push away. 1 or 2 mist and fog patches forming, quite a lot of showers coming over Ireland, heading into Wales in the southwest, and the winds picking up as well. And quite breezy too over northern parts of Scotland, where they'll hold on to some thicker clouds, some rain and some mist and fog. Tomorrow, eastern areas fairly dry and bright to begin with, some sunshine around, but the showers over Ireland, Wales and the southwest soon packing in, some of them quite heavy, some of them prolonged, and there could even be the odd rumble of thunder around tomorrow. During the second half of the day, perhaps some parts of central and western Scotland brightening up, and perhaps even some of that brighter weather getting into Northern Ireland. And there's just a reminder of the temperatures, 20, 21, 15 in the west. On Thursday, a showery day, still some heavy ones around, more persistent rain down this east coast, perhaps even the odd thunderstorm, quite breezy too, much brighter in the west, but then thicker cloud coming in for Friday, bringing some rain and drizzle and fog onto these western coasts. That's it from me.
It began as a spate of burglaries at the end of 1988 on the Isle of Wight, but then something much bigger.
This really stood out as a serious crime.
Investigations led to the seizure of a mass of documents.
The notebooks yielded some 600 names, numbers or addresses. But what was their significance?
And the strange behaviour of the man in a London police cell. Operation Trigger underway. Crime Watch file, tomorrow 9:30 on 1.
And now on BBC One, the first showing on network television for our film this evening. A story of blossoming romance for Eric Stoltz as a shy young artist who, as far as beautiful girls are concerned, can't see the wood for the trees. Some Kind of Wonderful. James Stewart, Maureen O'Hara and a prize Hereford bull star in tomorrow's film at 6, The Rare Breed, an unusual western about an immigrant woman from Britain who hopes to convince sceptical Texans of the breeding value of the bull. At 6 tomorrow.
The magic of eggs, flour and water are combined to produce more Italian regional cookery. At 8:30 On the Line with a hard-hitting look at new militancy in the ranks of women's golf.
The mere fact that there is a club here, I play golf here, I feel I should have a say in how this club is run. I don't have that say, and I don't have it simply because I'm female.
In this week's travel show, the pleasures and pastimes of a holiday in Britain, and in particular, North Norfolk. Under the Sun follows the fortunes of Mexican musicians who leave home in search of work.
Just a few hundred meters, and you're a wetback in the land of the fast buck. To do that legally, you need a passport, papers, and money. Like most poor Mexicans, I had none.
And in City Shorts, meet Mike, salesman extraordinary. Discover the superior quality of Thursday on 2.
The increasingly vital question of how to cope with stress in our working lives is the subject of Business Matters in 5 minutes on 2. And before that, an extra offering with a Russian theme in Animation Now. A major factor in the loss of many millions of working days a year in Britain is stress, the managing of which is discussed now on to In Business Matters.